Mama told me when the thunder comes that a drunk donkey be coming on for me to listen to what he'd say. If I did some, it'd help me through stormy days. I can get December weatherman gives you service, love and understand. I can get December weatherman. You can catch him on the show with Tom and Dave. That's right.
And it's morning. Good morning, Coneheads. And we are live. Look at that. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. Camel Day, Hump Day, whatever that means. That's only if you work Monday through Friday. And you like camels and you like humps. The dogs like Hump Day. So I'm checking everybody out. What's up? They're snoring on me. Let's say hey to everybody. This is our little tradition here. We'll let everybody catch up, say hello, good morning. We got people from all over the world. We got David from the Bahamas. Love the Bahamas. I did an interview once from the Bahamas. I have to share it. It was pretty cool. With one of the locals down there talking about hurricanes. Hey, Stephanie Stokes. We are on the downhill slide of the heart of hurricane season. Let's see. What's up, Melissa, for Fernandina Beach? We got Tampa. We got Shelly. What's up, Shelly? What's up, Debbie? San Antonio, Texas. Beta is moving on out. What's up, Alice? There's the puppies. What's up, James? I shared everybody the artwork yesterday, in case you missed it, of our Hurricane Hunter IPA. What's up, Bill Jackson? Hey, Gail. What's up, Jim? What's up, Jennifer? All right. So it's a lazy day today. Kind of like in a lull. We got big rains in Louisiana happening right now. We had big rain in Houston area, Galveston. Lots of road flooding. Hopefully no home flooding. I know they kept showing the same roads underwater. Hopefully nobody's homes were inundated with water. Tybee Island. What's up, Jane? Savannah area. What's up, Gunner? All right, I'm going to put you boys down. All right, Louie, you going to say goodbye? Say goodbye, everybody. We're going to talk some weather, okay? Hey, everybody. All right. Well, hope you guys are having a great day. Oh, shit. Something just fell down. What was that? Oh. Picture frame. All right. We'll say our last goodbye to Hunter. Say bye-bye, Hunter. Say bye, guys. Bye, guys. All right. Everybody likes the puppies. All right, so here's the deal. Let's talk a little weather. We got a little break in the action for a little while. That's good news. We're on the downhill side of the roller coaster. This is the wind map, by the way. This is Teddy and Beta. Not a beta fish. Beta storm. Still got some spinach. Big time spinach. So we'll talk about all that a little bit. So, hey, what's up, Tia? Yeah, I know. Hey, coffee girl. Yeah, Houston got flooded. Sorry about the coughing. Sorry, Jim. I know it's a PG show. All right, so let's talk weather. All right, first and foremost, big shout out to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. Great place here, located in sunny Florida. We love them. That's a different store. I think this is Cape Coral. Or no, this is the Villages. I always look for a cool. They got the coolest looking buildings. So big thanks to ABC Fine Wine and Spirits. And you can visit them all across the state. And hopefully you'll be able to buy your Hurricane Hunter official beer of hurricane season there soon. I was checking out their Facebook page, and of course this was posted. Everybody's talking about first day of fall, right? So they get in the mix talking about apple, pumpkin, maple, and caramel seasonal flavors. So they're even jumping in on the Oktoberfest pumpkin spice, turtle, caramel, salted, good stuff. So you can follow them on Facebook. All right, so what do we got? Let's talk about. Here's your radar, by the way. Let's just show this first and foremost. I always figured out I got to get a better format. People come quick for the weather, and so here's the next 18 hours. We'll let this run. This is the radar for the next 18 hours, and you can see beta. That's pretty much it. Tracking beta for the U.S. anyways. Beta moving on out. It's going to dump some rain up this neck of the woods in a couple days. So, unfortunately, we're still seeing leftover front that might drift its way northward for Florida over the weekend. We'll show those rain chances. A little bit of frontal backup action. But this is the rain today. It's heavy rain in Louisiana. I just posted going into Mississippi here. So, still spiraling. This is the next 18 hours. This is through midnight today. Still have a chance for flooding. And we still have some chance for some storms, too. This is the updated storm prediction map today. And could be some storms. It even says brief tornado or two. Look at this. Brief tornado or two. And that's the tail of beta pushing up. So that's today. So watch that on the upper Gulf Coast. Caramel. It's caramel. Is it caramel? So Emily likes the Starbucks, or she likes caramel iced coffee. And I joked about this last year or this year, but when we go through the Starbucks drive-through, they have to text me everything, because it's like, instead of just saying I want a large coffee, I want a venti, I just want a hot damn coffee. Well, now I have to tell the Dunkin' that she wants extra caramel. So I want a caramel iced coffee, creamy sugar with extra caramel. Caramel. All right. So that's actually tomorrow. We got 2 days. I'm sorry. This is today. All right. So rewind a little bit. This is today's storm prediction map. Same area, just 2 days of it. Slow moving. I keep saying Sally. Slow moving beta, trickling her way. So storms today. They don't mention. Well, they said a brief tornado or two. So the next 2 days we can have storms. They mentioned brief tornadoes. We got a lot of fans in this neck of the woods. So we'll be watching that. I got the radar here. Listen, look at that. This is live radar. This is the tail of beta. Beta tail. So there's our boy Whitney. I don't know if he's in here today or not, but so that's happening now. So there you go. Next 2 days we can have some stormy action. So we still got a flood risk today, believe it or not. Look at that. Surprisingly, we still have a flood chance. And look at this big widespread area the next couple days. So that's tropical depression beta. And then it'll be long gone. So should be dust in the wind. Teddy, let's just show you Teddy real quick. Teddy brought some pretty big waves and coastal action to Maine, still going on. What if we got any wind alert? We could check out some winds up in Maine. They had some pretty big surf up in Maine yesterday. 61. Where the hell's that at? That can't be right. Holy cow. That's got to be a glitch or a storm or something. What the heck? Oh, it's Mount Washington. It's always windy up there. Sorry. Alright, so here's your winds. You can see them. This is Nova Scotia. You can see the winds pretty strong. Look at this. You can see where the center's at. This is cool, man. I didn't know they had this many sensors up there. Wind alert. But look at this. So you can see the directional flow here of these winds. That's awesome. This is happening now. So you can tell where Beta or Teddy is. Somewhere right in here. So that's happening now. Look at this. Let's see this one sensor. Hey, we're gusting up to 65, 70 maybe. Sustained wind of 52. So that's happening now. General motion is heading toward Newfoundland. Maybe ice or Greenland. Maybe. So there's that. Yeah, all right. So big time. Let's see one more wind map here. So this is live. This is Teddy. Big wind field, subtropical system widens the wind field, and should still be a storm passing through eastern Newfoundland. And one more look here. We'll look at Weather Nerds. See how wide it is. So subtropical systems usually widen up, especially when they cross frontal boundaries, like we saw this one do. They kind of become absorbed. Wide convection field. So here you go. Let's put it in loop. We'll say our goodbyes to Teddy, because tomorrow Teddy will be long gone. And there's Teddy going away. So Maine did get action from Teddy. Never thought, right? Everybody got a piece of the tropics this year, from Texas to Maine. There's Jamelia Rooney. I don't think anybody's partying yet today. I did get some cups from Tammy Kent, though. OSR. We could party with these. I've yet to open up my peachy whiskey yet that I took two weeks ago. So I'm saving it for a special day. But Tammy sent me these cool cups, so maybe I'll fill it up. All right, so there's that. All right, let's talk about the tropics and what else is going on. So we lost the yellow circle. Good news, right? So here's the tropics map today. There was a little yellow circle down here, but guess what? It's gone. So the X is now an X. How do you draw an X over an X? We'll put a bigger X. So the X is gone. Still going to bring some juice up, though. So let's take a look at that. Let's go back to weathernerds.org and take a look at the front. This is what was showing up. Sometimes these can produce a little bit of spinners. So I'm kind of surprised they took the circle off of it, but they did. So that's good news. But here it is. Here's the old front. And this was that big old front that was connected. Remember Teddy was connected to Beta. That was that crazy satellite. But this little area down here, I mean, you know, it's still there. This was expected. You know, a little bit of low pressure leftovers. Sometimes tails of fronts can sometimes spin up little tropical systems. But really no models are showing that. So we just kind of watch it in real time. You know, this could be the surprise, like, oh wow, where'd that come from? Not like scary surprise, just like maybe it'll get a circle again. But this will generally drift itself back north and up the rain chances for Florida into the weekend. And that is showing up. Let me see if my trusty National Weather Service is showing that. Friday and Saturday, 60%. So the rain chances are up. Look, 20% today and tomorrow. Friday was rain. This is, you know, my hometown, but it's obviously the same for everybody. Let's check out Fort Myers. I bet you they're higher. Let's see. Waiting. Come on, waiting. What are you guys chatting about? Sharon, South Florida has been safe. Yes, don't jinx it though. Come on. Come on. There we go, Fort Myers. 70% Friday. 70% Saturday. 70% Sunday. That's why your rain chances are popping up for South Florida. Because our front's going to back up and bring some juice up with it. There's a little kink right here. So look at that. Post-tropical. They even showing post TC beta. I guess that's this right here. Going over Tennessee. Mm-hmm. All right, so short term, there you go. Paulette's gone. We have big question marks in the future. Let's just show you this right here. We'll lead up to the next drama. We have drama in the tropics brewing. I hate to say it, but the tropics are only into their second week of peak. Last week was peak of season, so we still have to worry about October. As much as we enjoy this cool weather and fall and football. What border, Catherine? I'll try to show everything. Teddy's dying out. Definitely losing a lot of convection. So here's the scoop. Weather drama. So they got the GFS doing crazy model runs, and I see them shared all over the internet, which we get this time of year. Anytime the GFS spins up Florida hurricanes, you see it all over the place. So I had 85 emails this morning, people talking about the GFS. So here's what we're looking at. So long range. Let's talk about long range. There you go, Shelly. Buy a shirt. So long range, this is the end of the month. Obviously, cold fronts will be watched. And anytime we get a cold front, later in the season, these little tails of fronts can be watched. And sometimes they merge with the tropical waves. So this is why this general area down here is always watched. You get a wave, you get frontal, you get basically a big old... and then we got the CAG coming back, Central America gyre. Housewives. And things can get going. So the long range, we got possibility. This is showed up officially on the Global Tropics Hazards map right here. So you just notice this big general juicy area coming back October 3rd or 6th. But this is another wave. I'm not going to talk about that one yet. We'll talk about this one. This is long way away. And realistically, these little guys historically curve. So we'll focus a lot on this little area. So you can see the blue cold front. That means it had a cold front. It also means it was a strong cold front. It also means that it's probably went down pretty south. And then when it dissolves, with all this other action, the general area can be supportive of tropics. So this could be hopefully the last. Well, there was another little spot I was going to talk about too, but let's talk about that. All right, so let's show you all the models. I got ensembles to look at. We can look at a lot of stuff. So we'll look at basically the GFS. GFS runs past 10 days. So any reputable meteorologist won't show you past 10 days. So I'm not reputable. I'm very irresponsible. Remnant. Caribbean. What's up, Jima? Yeah, we're talking about the Caribbean's good. Hey, Caribbean's great. You guys have luckily not had a too busy season. And cheers to Louis, by the way. So I bought the domain name HurricaneHunterIPA.com and Liquor Louis. Because the plan is this. If it goes good, everybody knows I like my whiskey So I'm saving the big stuff for Louis. If this thing goes good and we're still popular next year, you know, my 15 minutes of fame could be up at any moment. So I'm prepared for that. But I already got the marketing mind going. Liquor Louis and the original Big Dog, 90 proof. Louis, then Hunter will be like, "Oh, I got a little 6% IPA." All right, so here's what we're doing here. All right, so two things we're watching. This is Tropical Tidbits, by the way, tropicaltidbits.com. You can go to their site, look it, and you can become a supporter and a patron. So I highly recommend it if you got a few bucks laying around. He really upped the game with tropical models years ago, and everybody else, you know, there's a lot of other sites now, but his was the first, and he's always making it better, making models better and better. Catherine, who's Dr. Neil? I don't know if that's good or bad. Yeah, well, listen, somebody just mentioned Spring Hill. So, listen, we're going to talk about the tropics, but basically, Florida Panhandle, or Peninsula, I always get the P's messed up. Florida Peninsula, we got tropical moisture backing up this weekend, so that's why we have rain chances up. So, here is Teddy. Here's what we're going to talk about. So, there's two things we're watching. So, Teddy is tied to this front here. All these funky little satellites that we were showing. NHC marked a little low here, but it's gone. But we're also watching a little area maybe stick behind here, south of Bermuda. So we're watching that in the short term with all the models. And then we're also watching general, maybe a wave merging with some frontal action down here. The whole CAG setup. We're going to see a storm pop up over here. So this general area gets juicy the first part of October. So we're watching this old front, maybe a little piece here, and then we're obviously watching way down here. So here's the latest GFS. Here's that whole frontal boundary. And there's a little piece left behind. There's that little piece. This is Friday. This is the little piece left behind. The NHC was saying maybe. This is on GFS. So leftover fronts, and you know, this one maybe it'll be a circle, because look, it's been showing up a lot. September 22nd or 7th, September 27th, and it kind of drifts its way. You know, so this little guy didn't do anything, just kind of drifted up north. Little rain. This is back to this Friday, 2 days from now. So, you know, but down the road, let's start going into October. So this is, you know, Pacific storm. Then we just get this general wave here coming across. There's a front. There's that big front bringing the cold weather. Here's a little wave. So basically this whole area here gets juiced up. Old front, high comes in, little wave, and then the GFS has been spinning up very consistently a system. Pretty scary system. So you're going to see that model a lot. All the models. But man, you know, way too early to be nervous. All we're looking at is this area is definitely priming up. And this is Sunday, October 4th. But we're going to have a convective phase of the MJO. We have super duper hot water. Got an old front. We got, you know, general lowering pressures in the area. So this is definitely, you know, and historically, this is where we got to watch. So we'll be watching that. So anyway, here's the latest GFS. Obviously, we wouldn't want that. 9:57. This is Tuesday, October 6th. But it's been extremely consistent. There's the 0-0 overnight, a little weaker. Here's the 18Z last night. A little more north, but you can see, you know, the consistency now. 4 runs basically showing the same thing. 6Z. So the GFS is extremely active. Now let's take a look at the GFS para model. I haven't really looked at that one yet. It hadn't run yet today. It's kind of behind. I know the ensembles were showing it quite a bit. So the problem with like the Euro and others is they don't go past 10 days. So we're, 10 days is way long time. The only thing the Euro, it stops October 3rd. The only thing the Euro is starting to show, and I'll show you the ensembles, is the Euro past 10 days are starting to show a few model runs. So, but on 10 days, you can see that we're getting low pressure here, got a low pressure here, we got that front here. So this is just basically meaning this whole general area is going to start getting a little more juiced up. So all we're doing is looking at the next possible spot to watch. CMC, same thing. There's October 3rd. So, past 10 days, man, it's impossible to get worked up about anything past what we've seen this year, past 7 days. That's for sure. All right, so let's look at the European, couple of the ensembles here. Remember, we're at tropical tidbits, but here we go. Here's the GFS para model, which hasn't been doing too good of late, or too bad of late. So these are all the individual ensembles for the GFS parallel, the newer version that's supposed to be coming out. But you can see the cluster here, a little bit of wave coming over here, merging with the front here. You can still see the front here. So there's quite a few members showing development and moving up. So the GFS, that far out, but it's just basically saying, hey, we got possibility. But that, they're going to bounce around. Here's a 00Z showing a bunch too. So there's this. So the bottom line is this. The bottom line is yesterday I showed it. There wasn't a lot of support. Day before showed it, wasn't a lot of support. Well, today there's a little more support. So now it's worthy of talking about. And that's what we're going to do. So let's see. Latest GFS. So here's the latest GFS ensembles. And you can just see it's very confused. See, there's a little spot here. But, we got this Central American gyre set up again. All right. So let's go to the European ensembles on Weather Nerds. And they're starting to show it also. So basically, it only goes out 10 days. We'll let it run. What's up, David? Loving the cooler weather. Yeah, we got our 1 day of fall. Now we're back to hot again. So here's long range. All right, so we're going to stop it coming up soon. So we'll stop it right here. So here's first day of October. Lots of ensembles suggesting low pressure starting to develop. And then we get into first part of October. Rewind it. Whoops, one more day. There we go. See, we're starting to get a few more. This is the 10-day ensembles. We have a few, not a lot. And here's that other area coming off of Africa. So this is October 3rd. Remember, the GFS is showing more the 5th, 6th, 7th up this neck of the woods. So the GFS just starting. Yesterday it didn't have hardly any, and today it has a few. So it's trending a little bit more into what the GFS is thinking. And if we look at some other spaghetti, these go past 10 days. So we can look past 10 days. So here's 10 days again. Here's 10 days, and you can see a few. But then once we get past 10 days, you start to see a little bit more that we didn't see yesterday. So, not a lot to worry about yet. But this is where we're at. So, Nancy, sorry, the X is around Sanibel. Are there any X's that live in Sanibel? All my exes live in Sanibel. Oh, thanks, Jose. Cool hat. Yeah, man. Lodging Solutions. They sent it to me. Blake, big supporter of the page. Boy, and I'm turning old. Look, I haven't even took the cardboard out yet. Now it's official. Look at that. I can just wear the hat. Look at that. That's my mask. So it looks like a softball mask. Like I could give it to Emily for softball. Put it on her helmet. And the trash can's full. All right, so no stress yet. Listen, we just looked long range to try to see what we're going to be looking at next. And that could be what we're looking at next. Another cool map is the colored map here. I shared this one earlier today. This is just basically probability maps. And if we go farther down the road, you know, we're starting to see a little more probability of maybe something. Even tropical storm popping up now. So this is Monday, October 5th. This is the European ensemble map. So definitely could be the next spot to watch. You know, unfortunately, the MJO is still kicking a pulse here. Here's October 7th. So right here, unfortunately, right here is October 7th. So this whole time frame is a convective positive phase of the MJO. They don't have that working for it. It has the hot water here, the ocean heat content map, extremely hot. This is not good. This is really hot, deep water. And even though it might appear that things are cooling down, we still have hot water. And that's why we have history of October storms. So don't let your guard down. Then look at this one. We're joking about Teddy. Teddy got drunk up in Nova Scotia. I wonder, are there any bars in Nova Scotia? Let's see. Let's look up Nova Scotia bars. Let's see if there's any bars. I like this one, Dirty Nellie's Irish Pub. Dirty Nellie's Irish Pub. They even have a website. Oh God, I hope they're G-rated. Let's see. So here's Dirty Nellie's. Oh, they have clothes on. So Teddy is going to Dirty Nellie's Irish Pub in Nova Scotia. Man, I'm getting hungry now. Jeez. So, and here we go. So it's going to get drunk. It's going to take a little while for the alcohol to kick in. So Teddy's going to be going. It's like, Teddy, you got to make it right, buddy. You got to make it right. And he stumbles his way. He does a left, and a left. That's so Teddy's doing a Dirty Nellie's walk off. That's kind of crazy tracks. So there's, you know, crazy. All right, enough of that. Hey, Catherine, I guess you've been to Nova Scotia. I wouldn't know. I went there. I went to the Bay of Fundy one time as a kid. I was really young. My mom and dad took me up there. We went up there and saw the tide water. I vaguely remember it. Kind of remember it. I think I was like, let's see, it was 80. I was probably like 7, 8, 9 years old. Beautiful though. Incredible tide water gets in and out of the Bay of Fundy. World's highest tides. A little tidbit there. Hey Whitney, yes, Sandy was late. Linda like NASCAR, yeah, NASCAR. So yeah, Sandy was later in the year. Sandy was definitely a late season storm. It was October. And let's see what this one says. We'll look at this. So doesn't have the dates on. Well, it says October 29th. So landfall near New Jersey, October 29th. That's, you know, that's more than a month from now. It was, I think, what, category 2? Well, no, actually, it was post-tropical. 2012. Man. Remember this one, too. I always show this when I do my little presentations, but half the models had it going out. The other half had it turning, and there was big discrepancy on this high pressure system. So there was a big question mark even back then which way it was going to go. Half the models had it go this way, the other half had it turn, and we had a high pressure come down and block it and turned it. So that was another storm that, and look where it started. Down yonder. And I'm not going to pull up, everybody keeps talking about the M word. I'm not going to pull up the M word, even though that's a cool name. Here's current. Check the coastal flooding out. Still going on here. Still have coastal flood warnings along the Florida coast here. A lot of flood. Along the Florida East Coast, we have surge or gale winds. Still experiencing East Coast winds big time, and that's all still because of our little frontal boundary down here. Look, high pressure up top here now. This is the, you know, anytime you see a big high pressure system across the south, that usually brings in the colder air, but you can see the winds coming around it still. And, alright, so I'm going to read you now what's going on. So we did the, I don't know if you've seen it already. Now, let me do a little show and tell here. This is pretty cool. If you didn't see last night, I posted the big storm graphics from last night. So it's becoming official. There's our beer can. It's close. It's in production. The beer's in the tank. It's got our logo on it. It's even got the website on it. Can you believe the can? How cool is it that a beer can will have our webpage on it, Mike's Weather page? So it's coming. There's a grown-up hunter. Hopefully he looks like that. We've got the colors matched and everything. So it came out pretty good. Because we got to think about what he looks like next year. He won't be a puppy next year. Alright, so let's do some animated. Let's talk about what's coming weather-wise. Look at all this lightning out there. We still got tied up to this front. And then we'll look at some we'll look at some radar through the weekend. Let's do that now. Hey, from let me see some haze. What's up, Jamie from Jason and J and J? Is that how you guys do it? J and J from Fort Myers. Hey Sandra, guess what? Big storm distributes in Texas. Can you believe it? Linda, yes. You'll be able to get it. That's the plan, draft. I got a few places locally that want to stock it. So it's supposed to be tropical IPA. It's around 6% higher, maybe a little higher, 6 to 7%. Pretty cool stuff. Tropical. Telford, not sure. Nobody knows. I don't know. It's never happened. So yeah, they would. I would think they would definitely have to retire a Greek name. Yes. This is only the second time in history they had to use Greek names. And I don't think we ever had a Greek name make landfall. So that was a record in itself, at least a U.S. landfall. All right, so let's look at, we can only go out 90 hours. Let's look at, how far out is, I don't know how far out. the. That doesn't have radar. All right, let's go back. Well, maybe 3 hour precipitation type. We can look at this. This is only 90 hours. All right, so here's this one look at what we could have coming. All right, so let me rewind it. Here's where we're at now. This is tonight. Here's all that rain tonight. This is old beta. And we got moisture flow still from the old front. That's why we got storms tomorrow. Remember, I showed it earlier, but listen, this whole area tomorrow could have storms because of this tail of the front getting sucked up into beta up here. And then we go to Thursday morning. Here's tomorrow morning. Look, all this moisture still connected to our front down here. So our front's pulling back up, and all this moisture is feeding into old beta. Beta will be up here somewhere. So this is tomorrow morning, and then we go into Friday morning. Here's Friday morning. There is leftover front starting to invade South Florida. This is the area that the NHC originally marked as the spot to watch. So we'll still be watching it casually. This is Friday morning. Here's your big juice rains up here, still going into Virginia now. Heavy rains for Carolina, Virginia, but here it'll slowly die. I mean, there's some heavy rain Friday afternoon, so it looks like Friday is more the rain threat, and then this thing gets pulled off over here. This is Saturday morning. So Florida, the big rain is Friday for the peninsula, and then as we go upwards here, you can see this is Saturday morning. Here's beta making it. We haven't figured out if beta is a girl or guy yet. It's hey Lisa, I'll say the babies were behind. We'll show the babies again. Beta. What is beta? I had a beta VCR. I think it was a beta. Wasn't it? Remember when the VCRs came out? There was competition between beta and regular. Beta were smaller. Now you buy them for $100 now. My God, I think my dad paid $1,000 for a beta. So there's the original Netflix. That's the original Netflix right there. Beta tapes. Remember going to Blockbuster? My mom used to take me there. That was our tradition, man. And I would stand there. I would look at the videos for like an hour. I could not ever decide what I wanted to rent. Here's the lightning map, by the way. This just got pulled up, but there you go. There's that front. Leftover front. But there we go. Remember that? Remember these days? Here's a better one. This is extreme flashback right here. So when a new release came out, remember it was like a tease. You would pull the. It was like you pulled the. I forget. Oh, the box was empty or something. I think then you have to go get the box. Yeah, there's a new release aisle right here. Look at that. New release. And then they charge you to rewind it. Remember, it was like a quarter or something. It'll come back. Blockbuster, drive-in theaters will come back. Well, they're coming back now. I always thought drive-ins would come back. Because we all drive electric cars, we can go to drive-in and plug them in. Anybody get an email or a call from Blockbuster? You got like a late return. You owe like $5,000. Here, all right. Oh, they just updated this. So here's an updated flood map for today and to tomorrow. So there's that big rain today, and then tomorrow. All that frontal juice tomorrow getting pushed up, pushed up. As beta makes his great escape. I don't know, his or her. What is this? Graphic. Look at this. Oh, this is neat. This is from Weather Channel. Check it out. This is Weather Channel. Look at this. These are all the areas that have been under. Wow, that's a cool graphic, man. I had to share that one. This is all the coastal United States, CONUS, that have been under tropical storm warnings. Wow, look at that. That was ECE, I remember. Went way inland. We had a tropical storm watch in Maine. Look at that. All these counties in Maine were under a tropical storm watch. So from Maine to the Keys, and we had storm surge watch here for, but basically, this is not good. Oh, Wilford was male, Alpha would be female, Beta would be male. All right, got you, Shelly, if you say so. Hey, Betty, a little history there. So if you're looking at statistics, this is not good right here. Or who hasn't got anything yet? So that is the only part of the United States that hasn't been under a tropical storm watch or warning or hurricane. That's pretty crazy little stat. Not sure I like that one. Look how deep. That's because of Laura. Look how deep the hurricane warnings went, all the way up to the state line, all the way into Arkansas. So there was more tropical storm warnings in Arkansas than Florida Peninsula. That's a crazy stat. There's been more tropical storm watches in Maine than Florida. Go figure. Like we even had a tropical storm warning in all the way to Massachusetts. I always get Vermont and New Hampshire confused. What is that? Vermont is closest to the coast or not? I don't know. Vermont. Oh, I didn't even spell it right. You got to put an R in it. New Hampshire. I was wrong. I had a 50-50 shot and I was wrong. AP Hoff, yeah, I'll show it to you. I just saw your post. It's down here. It's kind of hard to see. I know. Here's links on various storm info and stuff. I like to use the big words on the page. But right here, it's kind of sandwiched. It's sandwiched in between all this stuff. There's the power outage map. Sorry, it's kind of hard to find, but power outage map. Let's take a look at it. See where we're at. I know Louisiana was down to 15,000 people now. Alabama, 15,000. Florida's not even on the list right now. So Louisiana's down to 15,000 customers. Alabama, 15,000. Mississippi's only got 836 out. Florida's got 1,122 out. So it's pretty crazy. Think about it in Florida. With 11 million customers, there's only 1,000 outages right now. That's incredible. So I wonder how many of these are like somebody came home a little too late last night, maybe had a little too much drunk donkey and knocked over the local power pole or something. Hey Whitney, yeah, well, I don't know, 40,000, I know. This is, I don't know how official this map is. Plus, it could be customer. I don't know how they do it. I don't know if it's individual. Maybe they're saying people. Because if that's a household of 4, maybe I don't know. Maybe the news multiplies it. If I was out of power, we would have 4 people out of power. So if it's maybe 40,000 people without power, it could be 15,000 houses without power. I don't know if that works. What's up, Louisa? So let's enjoy the break right now. All right. There's nothing. We got Teddy. We got rains from Beta, and as far as the NHC map, nothing right now. That's good news for now, right? Got Sandy from Colorado. Oh, my roof. Hey, Julia, it's done, I think. 3 days. I cleaned up out there, man. They left a... So whatever, I had a leak, and, man, so one of these storms did us in, and I had dirty drops of roof junk all over everything. So I brushed it last night, bleached it. It looks good. So Shelly just told me that she found out that the alphabet will not be retired, just the storm's details. So, Telford, back to your question, no. Roof and Coop. Hey, Gail Jaw Car, what's up? What's up, Mike from Southeast Texas? So, Texas season slowly closing as these fronts come down. Start to get a little bit of nature's way of blocking, and this becomes the hot spot. And we could still have an occasional wave come off of Africa, which is being picked up. So early October, oh my God, that's so terrible. Early, and I have your pen pad, Whitney. I got to learn to use it. It might be something I have to do in the off season. Early October. There you go. Fancy. Dominique, yeah, we've been talking about that. There's Shelly, I first read that and I heard you say you screwed in the pool. What? I'm like, come on now. This is a PG thing. You drop screws in the pool. See, that's where words are so important. Aspen, Texas. Hey, you're going to start to see cool weather soon. We're going to start seeing more and more of these fronts come down. It's the season, October. We'll see when the next one is. Well, actually, I know when the next one is. The next one is the end of September, because that is where the energy from our potential Caribbean system starts up. So there it is. Boom. September 30th. September 30th, there's that big bad front coming down. We can see 40s into Bama, Mississippi. Look at that. 40s, 50s, 60s. So it dips pretty south. October 1st. That's when we could see a real cold front. 30s in the mountains. But that's also the cold front that could spawn a little low pressure area. Sweater wetter. The sweater wetter. All right, a few more comments as I drink my last drop. Let's see what's happening. So we got the big, stories. Beta rains pushing northeast, and old frontal rains coming up through Florida Friday. Lisa, no storms for Lisa on her birthday. Shelly, yeah, we got sweaters on the store. I shared our liquid glass this morning. Make sure you go back and check it out. I put it on my truck and I loved it. They have a video on their webpage of how to apply it correctly too. Let's see if I got any important emails here. Nothing. All right, supporters. Yep, got stickers coming. Should be showing up any day. Last time we had snow was Harvey. See you, Whitney. Hey, what's up, Ashley? I put some more Mountain Dew in the fridge. Look at that. I got one ready to go. Cracking open. Actually, people, I do drink more than just beer. I drink a lot of coffee. Yeah, Whitney, it's worth a shot, man. I've always been stubborn about that kind of stuff. It is, Boo, but a little better. No, I'm good, Ashley. So the way I figured, Ashley, we're gonna have maybe an October storm to talk about. We'll make the last live Tropics. I'll have my last Mountain Dew. Then we'll have fun through the off season. Me and Phil were talking about it. So we're gonna do our mobile shows once a month. We're gonna do November, December, January, February, March. We're gonna do some fun stuff locally. Talk about winter weather. And hey, Heather, no, it's not out yet, but it will be soon. Hopefully 2-3 weeks. All right, Jenna. Yeah, we had a little weather to talk about. A little bit. You can hear the puppy snoring. Here, let me do my daily picture, show you what they look like. Let me clean my lens here. You can probably hear them snoring. So let me take a picture. I always like to show you where they end up after they. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, I had it on. There we go. All right. So here we go. Here's cuteness overload. All right, here's what the doggies are doing. Somebody just asked. There you go. That's what they're doing right now. That's how they're sleeping right now. Is that like too cool or what? There you go. It's a little better right there. So, Judy, I do. I have a winter page. I do have a winter page. As a matter of fact, let me show you. I like my winter page. I actually think it's really good. This is kind of what it looks like. We have well, it's obviously not live, but I have 24-hour snow forecast, 5-day snow forecast. We have snow cover current. We have frost and freeze line. We have temperature departures. We have wind chills. We have ice forecast. All that stuff. So yeah, I do winter. I do. AP, yeah. So big storms distributed in Texas, so that's the plan down the road. See you, Donna. Thanks for joining in. Thank you, Sandra. Try to read last minute comments. What's worse, blizzards or hurricanes, Aspen? Well, I guess it depends on the severity of both, really. I would say hurricanes, mainly because it destroys property, flooding and winds. Blizzards, I would say hurricanes, but I'm not. I never grew up there, so I don't know. Ski forecast would be cool, wouldn't you? Yeah, that would be a good idea. AJ, thanks, man. Maria, I do not remember that. I remember. How do you spell that? Let me copy that here. Let's do a little test. Let me take a look. Let's see. Hurricane Eloise. That was in 1975. I was 2 years old. It was, whoops. There it is. Well, that's not a good track. Oh, there it is right here. The track. Ooh, went through Panhandle. Here's a history of it. Hurricane going through the Panhandle. 1975, 2 years old. I was 2 years old. I vaguely remember watching Jim Cantori. Patty, I did not, but I'll say something to you. Hey, there you go, Judy. Hunker down. All right, well, that's cool. We've been on an hour. Appreciate it. I thought we'd have nothing to talk about, but we do have a little long-range Tropics to talk about. So I will post on that. So everybody have a great day for sure. Don't get all worked up about this long-range forecast yet. It's still 10 days plus. It's too far away to get stressed out about it. So we'll keep looking. And Julie's home. This is her day off. Let's see if she brought me any gifts.
Nope.
No coffee. All right, cool beans. Listen, y'all are great. Thanks for everything, the support, and hi to the YouTubers. And we'll be back on it again tomorrow. So have a great day.